Last time on High School D&D.
What happened with the rats? Tell me what happened with the rats. Right in his face.
I got DDoSed, sort of.
So, by trolls?
I think so. They crashed in my computer, but before it crashed, I saw a rat. But that was months ago. It was on my birthday.
Oh, I remember that.
Who said
that?
Well, since you're gonna blabber off, I just open my backpack and this big rat flops out.
And he's got taiyaki crumbs all over himself.
I have the pleasure to present to you.
Hey everyone, it's Tyler and I'm playing Unagi.
I'm David and I play Yuichi Akagai.
Hey guys, I'm Joanna. I'm playing Toramika, also known as Mika to her friends.
Hi everyone, I'm Ross, and I'm playing Dino.
Hey, I'm Paul. This is my cat Leo. We're playing Ryuji and Junpei in High School DnD.
Hey guys, I'm Robert, the GM of High School D&D, and welcome back. In our last session, the party was introduced to the privileged yet clueless Ichi, as well as having some of their conspiracies confirmed to them by flying volleys of paper balls. I wonder where their story is going to take them, so pay attention, students, and let's find out.
Oh my gosh, Kai, put him away! Put him away now!
Put me away!
You know nothing about tact.
Mika's just gonna grab him and just try to shove him in Kai's bag.
I'm just imagining this fat rat just plopping on the table. He's
And then I just I scoop him up with half the food I stole and then just close my pack.
It's you and Mika are simultaneously pushing him into the bag.
You better not complain anymore.
It's hot in here. It's hard to breathe.
Yeah, you keep talking, I'm gonna shake the backpack.
Don't shake the backpack. I may throw up.
Well, that's what I thought.
I'm gonna have to sit in it too.
Was that the rat, Ichi?
It was on a computer screen and a tiny digital rat.
It's basically the same thing. It happens all the time here. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
Actually.
Is it a school thing? Is it a mascot?
Yeah, it's totally a school thing. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Got it. Okay.
I think I'd make a cute mascot.
How dumb is this kid?
I probably. Now, Ichi is already daydreaming rat clothes and how that would work. He's and it goes back to kind of eating and spilling most of it.
You know, if Ichi is that rich, it stands to reason he probably never has seen a rat in his life. Seeing a talking rat might not be that shocking for him.
Yeah, rats are parrots. American rats. They can learn some basic communication skills.
I saw an article on that, and that makes sense. Yeah.
Little known fact about the American rat: it has a vocabulary of about 300 words.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
They are mammals.
We are mammals too.
Yes. See,
Y'all hear Takahiro's mic comes on from the conference stage.
Students, as you sit and eat, I would like to discuss a few things with you. For this new school year, we'll be opening up club signups tomorrow. If you wish to start a new club, you must have a teacher sponsorship. And we will be taking nominations for student council president tomorrow. Make sure that you have your decision ready to go. And as you enter the classroom, we will have the table set up for signups and for the ballots. If anyone has questions, please approach the conference stage. I will gladly answer them. Let's all be courteous to each other and courteous to the teachers. We will not accept anything less than excellence from you.
there you go.
Immediate expulsion will be handed down to anyone who does not comply with school regulations.
I pull up the rat just to kind of give him a view.
He's just
Yeah, I want him to like kind of like stealthily see, and I'm just kind of like, with the rat just like under my hands.
That guy's kind of a tool.
You recognize him?
No, not really, but man, he does look off, doesn't he?
Yeah. I mean, he's like more of a jackass than normal.
Mika elbows Ryuji and she's like, hey, what about your Free Thinkers Club?
Yeah, like, you think we can get that started?
But I think we should make it a closed club to only the 4 of us.
4 of us. I feel bad for that Ichi kid.
Why would you feel bad for him? She looks over at Ichi to see how much rice he has on his shirt.
And you just see Kai just like grabbing food off his plate while he's not looking.
Ichi, like, when he heard about the, like, principal, like, saying expelled, went, like, really pale. It was just like...
Hey...
Like, sunk into himself, like... Oh,
no. No, Mika, a kid that suspicious, we gotta keep an eye on. And you know that phrase, keep your friends close and your enemies closer?
Yeah.
I think we need to keep an eye on Ichi.
Hey, why were you messing around on Ichi's computer?
I think he has the link. I think he's like you.
He's nothing like me. He's covered in rice. I just like...
Fantastos told me to make contact with him. I think that's him. It looks similar. He looked different that day.
I kind of look at Ryuji and see that he's whispering over to Mika, and I just kind of like, headphone. And I just like discreetly pass the rat under the table to Ryuji.
Ryuji holds it right up to his ear. What's up? What's going on?
Do you have any cheese?
Tell him what you told me, Jack.
Yeah. Fantastos told me to contact him. To contact Ichi.
Contact Ichi?
I guess he's like you. And he's like Mika, Dino, and Kai.
Japanese?
I'm American.
No! A seraphim, you jack-
I was testing you. Well, I had to make sure he was the real rat. Seraphim, why wasn't he in the dream last night then?
I don't know. Maybe my contact was too brief. It didn't take hold.
We definitely gotta keep an eye on him then, don't we?
Mika's like, we are not letting Ichi in our club.
He's been exposed to us now, so who knows? You may see him in the next dream.
Well, also, I don't know, any kid who doesn't question a talking rat's already... I don't think anyone will really trust him anyway, but you're right.
I mean,
I think.
He's got good taiyaki.
Okay.
Maybe fund our cause.
Mika, what do you think? And then Mika, listen to this. And then he passes the rat to Mika. So come on, take the rat. Take the rat.
Mika's like, oh my gosh, keep him down, and she shoves him out at the table.
Manny!
It's okay. What do you have to tell me? Make it quick.
I'm hungry.
Oh, you poor baby. She grabs some food off Ryuji's plate and feeds it to him.
Feed him.
Mika, you're so nice. And he starts eating it.
I know.
I think Ichi's a seraphim. That's what Fantastos said.
Ichi's a seraphim? I think you're delusional. Have you seen him? She like holds him up over the table so he can take a look at him.
Ichi's doing that thing where he like pulls up a glass of like with like ice in it, and then he like tilts it up too much, and all the ice like hits him in the face, and like some of the ice falls out, and he's like, ah!
Well, you saw yourself and the others in the Astroverse. Everyone's different. You're not who you are in the Astroverse. You are who you're meant to be.
She turns to Ryuji and she says, I wonder if to the degree you're foregone, if you will exceed that in the Astroverse. Perhaps we do need him.
He looks at Mika. That's deep. Wait a second.
Whenever the principal's doing his little diatribe, Dino's looking through the expo window, to listen to it, and then he just goes right back to cooking.
So as everyone's going back and forth and whatnot, that one girl who was being kind of bitchy to Mika on the first day of school.
Oh yeah, I remember her.
Iwasaki. She comes sprinting into the food court, and she's just like,
there's a dead girl in the women's locker room.
Dino is gonna.
And Takahiro's like, everyone settle down. Everyone settle down. Stay in here. Don't get up. Stay in here. And he gets off the stage and he goes like towards her and he's like questioning her and he pulls her to the side and the rest of the staff is like trying to calm everyone down and keep y'all all in the same area.
Ryuji's gonna tell Manny real quick. Manny, can you go check out what's going on?
Sure,
Is this
I got
part
this.
of lunch? Does it happen
Dino's gonna
every day?
leave the kitchen and walk towards the group.
Kai, you don't even see Manny hop out of your bag. He's like,
I
yeah, you definitely see him. You just see. Be prepared for a lot of rat faces throughout this campaign.
I'm excited for the rat faces.
Yeah.
Could be an emoji.
Does Dino see Manny as he's approaching?
Well, Manny, like all these people stand up and they're all trying to rush up, but the faculty and staff are like stopping them and calming them down. Out of this crowd of students and faculty, you just see it's like here's the crowd, like all on the side, right, and then you see run by down the hallway.
He's gonna just like walk up to like Toramika and Kai. Is like, so I guess that was Manny.
So, I don't know, man. That principal feels off.
Well,
He's always been off.
hold on, guys. Dead girl? And we're all just conveniently here in the cafeteria?
Yeah.
And Takahiro just made an announcement?
Convenient alibi, huh?
Yeah, come on. Hold on a second here. Something fishy's going on here.
Well, we can't do anything until we investigate it ourselves.
How do we get out of here? How do we sneak out under his nose?
Hey, Dino, are there any vents or anything in this place big enough for a person to fit in?
No, man. Any events around here only maybe like a 5-year-old or a 6-year-old can fit through.
5-year-old or 6-year-old?
I'm pretty skinny.
Do you have any 5-year-olds?
I mean, you probably don't want my 5-year-old.
None at our disposal.
Maybe I can slip out.
Well, I did just see Manny scamper off.
We can't just wait for Manny. We have to see this for ourselves. Wait, no, we have to watch Takahiro. Wait, no, we look for suspects. No, we're suspects.
Dino's gonna just like kind of hold his hand up and just kind of like, shh. All right, there are 4 of us. We can divvy up responsibilities.
Can be a distraction.
Dino turns around and finally notices Ichi.
He's cool, man.
He's apparently one of us now.
Yeah, Ichi's cool, man.
Dino's gonna kind of like for the first time like really interact with him, and just like lean in. So, what's your deal? How much do you know already?
I got DDoSed by a rat.
All right, you're in.
All right.
Listen, someone needs to go check out on this girl.
I'm on it.
Well,
Right.
if y'all want to head off to go check on her, I can distract the teachers.
Please.
How are you gonna do that?
Yo, Ichi, can you pretend to have an asthma attack or something?
He's like, pretend.
Actually, I can.
Alright, so while Ichi's pretending to have an asthma attack, it'll give Kai a chance to slip past. Ryuji, you do what you do best.
Oh, man.
Mika, you and I can probably talk to the teachers, see if we can see what they know.
Figure out who's in this room real quick. I think Mika might be best at that if she knows all the people. If there's anyone missing, there's our suspects.
True.
That's a good point.
Does anyone have any wasabi?
Ichi.
That is a really odd question. Only some juicy restaurant would have that on them.
Dino pulls out like a small baggie of wasabi.
Nice. Ichi gets like a little bit like under his like fingernail. He goes, "Okay, when let me know when you'll need a distraction."
Alright, Dino's gonna look over at Kai and then like give him like the you ready?
Will this be with advantage?
Basically, Ichi like takes the wasabi and goes,
Are you assisting? Assisting the wasabi snort?
Dino's gonna walk over
Just, like,
to
falls
Ichi
out of his chair.
and yell for a teacher to come like, something's going on with the new kid.
Oh god, I think he's dying!
The baseball coach, Bondo Kohaku, comes running up and he's like, "What's wrong, kid? You okay?" And he immediately like turns him on his side and he like sets them all up like exactly how you're supposed to in a first aid situation.
I need my inhaler.
Where's it at? Where's it at?
It's in the homeroom.
all the teachers and students, they all turn to Ichi and they're just like, oh god, Ichi would be freaking out during all this. And then
volunteers.
Kai, you have an opening, Kai.
While the distractions going on, the Simpsons meme where like Homer goes into the bushes.
Yeah,
do that, just like disappear into like the walls, basically.
I'll say instead of bushes, it's like
the curtains on the stage.
Yeah. Ryuji, Toramika, Dino, what are y'all doing?
Dino will assist Mika in surveying who's in the cafeteria.
Keiko, Onizuka, and Kumiko are not there. Furukawa, Kaji, and Bando are, as far as the teachers. So the history teacher, the art teacher, and the athletic director are there. The math teacher, and then Onizuka and Keiko aren't. Judo is there. Iwasaki was the one who came and told everybody. And that kid that wanted to swap seats, Tatsuya, he is there. Riku is not there.
Riku.
I think Ryuji's gonna go up to Kohaku and say, I know where his inhaler's at. Can I go get that for him? I want to help him out.
All right.
It's in a weird pocket in his backpack. You know how he has like 30 pockets in that thing. I know exactly where it's at. I can go grab it.
Okay, go ahead. That's fine.
Oh man. Okay. And Ryuji's gonna run out towards the classroom and start looking in some of the homerooms to see, in the windows of the homerooms to see if he sees any of the teachers that aren't currently in the cafeteria.
So you're running by the rooms.
The windows.
Yeah, you're running by the rooms. A lot of them are empty. It's like lunch and faculty hour. You come across 2B, and Keiko and Onizuka are inside.
He's probably just hitting on her. I think I can probably eavesdrop. I want to put my ear up to the door for a second, see if I hear anything significant. Damn this sturdy wood. Okay, maybe I can. Do I see any strange interactions as I peek through the mirror, or not through the mirror, through the glass?
Onizuka's doing that classic anime stance where he's like, as he's talking to her, and she's like,
Oh gosh, yeah, he's probably just hitting on her. I'm gonna go check later. More classrooms.
You're looking through the classrooms. Kai, you're sneaking around. You hear footsteps behind you, and when you look, you see it's actually Ryuji.
Oh shit! Keep it down, jackass.
Hey man. What? Okay. You're right. I'm not gonna argue with you. Stop. But you watch your tone.
That's my middle name.
Better than Emmanuel.
You guys come around a corner. There's a few teachers from like the other side of the hallway. It seems like the police are starting to show up. You just hear them like speaking, and they're just like, this is where she was found. Nobody's gone in there. Nobody's touched her. What was her name? Her name was Riku.
No, my friend. I know I don't hear it yet.
No, her friend.
God damn, this is a tragedy. I can't believe this would happen in one of the most prestigious schools in Japan. Do y'all have any suspects? Nobody was seen around the area. And obviously we don't have cameras in the girls' locker room. Alright. We're gonna get some of our best detectives down here. We're gonna need the roster of the entire student body. We may have to bring some of them in for questioning. Right. Will do. We'll get the coroner here to pick up the body. We'll take some pictures of the site. Just don't let any of them know who it was yet. We don't want them to panic. Tell them it's mandatory for them to come to school tomorrow. Anyone who doesn't will be immediately questioned in the police department. Right. They'll be dismissed for school for the day. I'll tell Takahiro. And then you hear Manny, and he's like,
Hey.
Yeah, what's up?
It looks like she was stabbed.
Like,
Yeah. You know, like stabbed.
yeah, how big was the wound?
Yeah, like, tell me when to stop.
It was like this. No, wait, no, like this. Well, I don't know. I guess my perception's different. I'm smaller. It was huge. It was massive.
Talking sword?
I don't know. Probably like more like a knife or a dagger.
Or a dagger.
Was there any signs of struggle?
I mean,
She was stabbed.
I didn't see any myself, but you know, the faculty started coming in there and looking around. One of them just started saying, "Hey, don't touch anything. The police are gonna be mad if we touch anything."
Which one said that?
I don't know who it is. Do you think I know any of these teachers or faculty members? This is my first day at school.
Well, hold on. So they have the big hair? Or the small hair? Or the scary face?
Male or female?
They had hair, and they're guys and girls, and you know.
Okay, it's an empty lead.
Hey,
Stupid
I'm not an empty lead. I'm helping.
Yeah, and he can help us a little bit more. Go in there, and just eavesdrop on the police investigation, and you know where to find me after school, okay? Think you can?
Back at the park?
Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, I think all of us should meet there, and I look at Ryuji. You cool with that?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm down to see someone outside of school. Yeah, let's do it, man. I mean, very important we all meet there. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, Kai lives in Osaka Castle Park.
You wait. Do they have housing there? Or is there an apartment complex there? Or?
He lives in like some shanty.
He's just
like
don't listen to him. You know.
he lives in a crap hole.
Like an outhouse?
Nah, you'll see.
Excited to meet your family?
He's over-exaggerating. Let's get back before we get caught. That'll make us look super suspicious. Were there any teachers in the room?
Yeah, Onizuka and our homeroom teacher Keiko were in there, man. And I mean, he looked like he was doing his typical thing. He was. We should go see what they're doing. I gotta grab Ichi's inhaler from his backpack, or at least pretend to.
Oh yeah, smart idea.
It's the only kind I have.
Let's go.
Ryuji goes back to classroom 2B.
Okay, he opens.
Let's go because I kind of want to see Onizuka's game because he promised me he'd teach me.
I think he's gonna slowly open the door and see if he can hear some of their conversation.
So yeah, you know, in Tokyo, I had everything going right. You know, I had groups of guys working for me. You know, I could work when I wanted to. But you know, I think the calling to help these that are younger than me really, it was just so profound. I had to do it. I had to be there for the students. And she's like, I completely understand, Onizuka.
Like, walk over.
Who's there?
We're Ichi's having an asthma attack. We're just grabbing his backpack for his inhaler.
Keiko's like, oh, is he okay?
Yeah, he's fine.
No, he needs this immediately.
Oh yeah, that thing. There's kind of a big thing going on. Did you not hear the commotion?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Are you sure?
You were at lunch. They said a girl has been stabbed.
A girl's been stabbed?
Found dead.
Girl's found dead?
No one knows how it happened, but she's been found dead, yes.
Keiko, we gotta go check in with Takahiro. She's like, yeah, let's hurry up. Yeah, y'all can grab his inhaler. Just follow the direction of the faculty, okay?
Miss Keiko, you should stay with Onizuka. He's really good at helping people out of tight spots. I owe my life to him.
I'm sure he is, Kai, but as I've told him before, he shouldn't get so close to his students. There has to be a level of distance we have to maintain as teachers.
Oh, no.
Onizuka's like, oh yeah, I keep plenty of distance away from Kai. Like, come on, the kid kind of smells bad sometimes.
Of course, I'm the worst. I think we've shaken hands once.
Yeah, once.
Anyway.
Yeah, we're gonna go now. Just grab that
Oh,
dealer.
yeah.
See you later.
Yeah,
Ichi's
he
dying,
could die
so-
if we don't get back now, because it's real and serious. Let's go, Kai. He drags him to sleeve. Ryuji grabs the whole bag.
Does he have any money?
And Ryuji makes sure that Kai can't get into it.
Ichi probably doesn't carry money on himself.
Maybe it's got like a payment card.
Nah, I wouldn't rob him this soon. It'd be too obvious.
I don't know, man. You could definitely blame it on Ryuji.
I could, but that would also be too obvious.
I'm in for the long con.
Maybe Kai's not so bad after all. Ryuji will remember that.
You guys take the bag, y'all head back into the cafeteria. Toramika and Dino, what are y'all doing in there?
I guess during Ichi's asthma attack, we'll just kind of I'll be scanning the room to look for Ryuji and Dork High if they come back into the room, or Manny.
Mika's definitely noticed and pinpointed a few people who aren't in the room, so she goes over and starts asking some of her friends from the debate team if they've seen Riku and Keiko.
You come up to Judo and he's just like, "Oh, Mika, I'm glad it wasn't you. I was really scared."
Oh, do you know who it is?
No, they haven't told anybody yet.
What happened?
Like I said, they haven't told anybody yet, but I'm sure we'll find out soon. I can't believe this could happen at Baako.
This is really, really weird. Have you seen Riku anywhere?
No, I don't really follow her like that. She's kind of a recluse anyways.
Yeah. Who else is missing?
There's a few people that didn't come to school today, but nobody really of note. Just people, some first-year students, some second-year students. It seems like the math teacher wasn't here today, too.
Well, this is weird. Keep your eye out and let me know if you find out anything. She continues to kind of walk around and look for anyone else she might notice.
That's when she and Dino see Ryuji and Kai coming back to the cafeteria.
Ryuji. Hey, that Riko girl, she's pretty close to our friends, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe we shouldn't tell them until after school.
No, they need to know. I know I'd want to know.
Fair enough.
It's gonna be hard for you to tell them. You're gonna have to do it, Kai.
Wait, what?
I believe in you.
I'm not very good to talk with people too.
And Ryuji just leaves. I have the inhaler, and he walks up to Ichi and hands him his bag.
Ichi's like completely like red in the face. There's like tears like coming down his eyes. He's like, he reaches in his bag, pulls out his inhaler, and is just like, and then like instantly back to normal, like no problem.
Inhale, you bastard! Inhale!
And the baseball coach is just like, "You feeling better, son?"
Oh yeah. It was just I'm not used to school food, and I didn't know there was some wasabi in the
wasabi
sushi. That was sushi.
I guess the ladies are stepping up their game.
Did he eat sushi right?
Ichi.
like even Ichi doesn't know what he ate.
All right, son. Well, you stay here with your friends, okay? Don't move. We got to make sure everybody's safe. We're counting the students, okay?
Your thing, coach.
And he steps away.
Mika runs up to Kai and Ryuji. What did you find out?
Well, a girl died. What was her name, Kai?
Mika,
who was it?
You're gonna want to sit down.
What? Why?
Trust me.
It was Riku.
What?
That's all we know. We didn't hear anything else. Oh, and Manny said she was stabbed, and the wound was...
Oh, what the hell? What is going on? Who killed her?
That's all we could figure out. There's police surrounding the area now. We couldn't get in.
Mika like sits down and just puts her head in her hand, and she starts crying a little bit.
Ryuji doesn't know how to deal with this.
Dino's gonna push Ryuji aside, and he's gonna be like, "Don't worry, Toramika. We'll figure something out."
I've experienced some loss before. Look, I kind of know how you're feeling. I think something's going on with this school.
She like slams her hand down on the table. She's like, "There's definitely something going on. We have to find out what's going on. I saw Riku earlier today."
Did she say anything weird?
She was just having a normal day. She was just reading outside of the school, and she did mention she was called into Takahira's office yesterday, and And yesterday, he also asked me about her again. He never got off my case about her.
Did she tell you what they talked about?
I think she said, I'm trying to remember. Everything's so fuzzy. I can't think straight right now.
Why don't we meet after school so you have some time to gather your thoughts?
Yeah, Osaka.
It was her only friend, and I should have been there for her.
Hey, you can't beat yourself up for that. These things, can't see them coming.
I think right now, with everything going on, now more than ever, we're going to probably need to watch our backs. And then he'll kind of like look at everyone, including Ichi. Something's going on.
Well, the first meeting of the Free Thinkers Club tonight, Osaka Park. I'll see y'all there.
Yeah. See y'all there.
Dino is relieved that he doesn't have a shift today.
Am I a free thinker too?
Ichi, you did a solid back there. And he like pats you on the back.
Yeah. No problem, guys. I'm glad my bum windpipe could help.
That was real?
We might need it in the...
Yeah, that was actually real. I can't have wasabi.
What a bro. Yeah, sounds pretty free thinking to me.
It's like your kryptonite.
Cool. Yeah. And it's green.
Dino's gonna walk up to a teacher and say, so, since someone died here today, are we, like, dismissed for the day?
Hold on. We're talking to Takahiro. Give us a second. And they step away.
Like stand there and just like...
Yo, something's up with Takahiro.
He definitely has something to do with this. I know it.
But he was on the stage. He gave the announcement. We saw him.
Yeah.
I think Dino's gonna probably approach Takahiro, like as he's finishing talking to the teachers and whatnot.
Yeah.
And just kind of probe him a little bit.
The last thing you hear him say to the teacher is like, all right, the police gave the okay for the students to leave, but they're going to be questioned tomorrow. Make sure go to each table and let them all know they have to show up to school tomorrow. If they don't, they'll go onto a list and the police will be questioning them at the department. And they're like, okay, yes, sir. And they all start stepping away and Takehiro's like,
something on your mind?
How can I help you, son?
I was just wondering if school is going to be dismissed. That'd be a shame, but I understand given the circumstances.
Right. The decision just came down. We're letting you all go.
All right. I just had a quick question, by the way. Do you know who it was?
We're not allowed to give out information right now. We're going to be questioning each student to make sure that everyone gets a solid chance to give a testimony. That is from the police, so I cannot answer any further questions.
So as he's asking him these questions, Dino is fixating like his eyes on different like variables, like to see if he has any like tells maybe or clues as to perhaps his involvement in this.
He's obviously frustrated. He's not looking well, but you know, it's a stressful situation.
Kind of sounds like you're trying to be insightful.
Yeah,
I'll do it, and if I can, do an insight check to see if maybe there is like a twinge of guilt in his eye, maybe.
I mean, that's kind of something that would be you and your experience, you and your level of training in deciphering such things as a student at Bayako Academy. There's not much you can really tell. Just that he's stressed and he's frustrated.
All right, so Dino's gonna walk back over to the group and like tell him, yeah, he seems a little too shocked. Like, I'm not sure if he's the guy. Like, unless he's just harder to read than I can.
I don't know, man. We can do hunches all day. We need to get some facts. Manny's going to overhear what the coroner has to say and is gonna meet us at the park. Let's not try to overthink ourselves until we got any more clues.
Alright, so everyone take a different route to the park.
Have you done this before?
Yes and no.
And Mika, I overheard the police say that they don't want to let anyone know who the victim was. So I hate saying it, but you're probably gonna have to do some acting.
It's all right. I can do it. And she wipes the tears from her eyes and kind of sucks it up.
And that's when Kohako Sensei walks up to y'all and he's just like, all right, go ahead. Y'all are free to go.
Woo!
Thank you, sir.
Out early.
Thank you, Sensei. Kai. Inappropriate.
Hey, sorry. But, I've just been cooped up in this cafeteria for the past hour.
So...
Hey, did they tell you who did it? Or who was?
We can't say anything right now. We don't even have much information. Just leave the school. Make sure you show up tomorrow, okay? Because if not, the police are going to be coming to you.
Noted.
Dino is going to slip away, and he's going to go through the kitchen exit.
All the ladies are like, Dino, be safe out there.
Of course, of course. Once again, thank you, ladies. Always a pleasure cooking with you.
You guys all are funneling out with the rest of the students to leave the school. So you're all taking different routes to Osaka Castle Park?
Can Yuichi hitch a ride with Mika? Because he doesn't know which park they're talking about. He's not an outside kid.
I mean, you gotta ask Mika.
He's not an outside.
Hey, Mika. I'm sorry. What park are we supposed to meet up at?
Oh my gosh. Osaka Castle Park. Just get on the train, follow the signs. Is it that hard?
I've never been there before.
Can you read a sign?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You can follow me, but just please keep your distance. I'm trying to process some things right now.
Yeah, I can do that.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you keep your rice together too, please?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Like dusts himself off a little bit.
Mika's highly annoyed and tries to stay at least 5 or 6 feet in front of him the whole time.
And he keeps
social distancing.
Like 10 feet behind her, but is constantly looking at her, making sure he doesn't lose her.
So Mika gets on the train and she kind of looks back every once in a while to make sure he's kind of still behind her, and she notices he's kind of lagging behind. Hurry up! She holds the train door open.
Oh yeah. Goes and sits down where she points.
The train at this hour is pretty light because you guys got out of school today. Normally when you get out of school it's packed, but it's pretty light right now. So both of you actually have seats.
Mika intentionally sits one row in front of him and across the aisle.
I also have to make sure that I text my mom and let her know that the school's getting closed, that she doesn't need to pick me up, that I'll be taking, that I'm hanging out with a couple of friends after school.
Ryuji's gonna grab a beverage, maybe a yogurt flavored soda or something.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pick up Manny and skate over there.
Yeah, so as you're leaving the school heading to the train, Emmanuel comes climbing down the fire exit, and then he's running through the grass and the bushes, and he's just
It's not good.
I put him on the end, the front of my board, so he can just kind of Titanic the ride over there.
Yeah.
I'm fill us in when we get there, bro.
His tail's flapping in the wind.
With my tie and my coat just...
Yeah. You guys all make it to Osaka Castle Park. You'll go through... The park isn't super active right now because it is a school day. People are still at work. It's just the trains, a lot of the public are still busy. How do y'all find where Kai is set up?
Said I was going to my place. I was just gonna meet them near an entrance.
Sure.
Dino's gonna wait for everyone to meet up before he kind of weaves into their group from a passing crowd.
I think Ryuji might have picked up some cheese at the store on the way there and might use that as bait for Manny.
Is there
Yeah, a skateboarder drives by you and grabs the cheese.
And drops it down on half of it to Manny.
Mika's getting off the train and waits for Ichi to get up and follow her. Ichi, we're here. Let's go.
Hey.
So, Toramika and Ichi, they can see, like, the kid on the skateboard, like, going down through the park. And there's, like, a little blip on the end of his skateboard.
Alright, I'm gonna try this grind real quick.
Manny's, like, holding on for his life.
Mika starts running over to him and doesn't really wait up for Ichi.
Ichi kind of like... The most uncoordinated run ever.
So Kai, where are you taking all of them?
Probably like a secluded area that I know of, but probably not where I.
So yeah, they all make it to this area that you like kind of led them to, and like as they all come up, Manny's like,
"Why don't we just go to the homestead?"
I don't know what you're talking about, Manny.
Yeah, it's your setup, you know. You don't want to show your friends your home.
Don't know what you're talking about, Manny.
Man, how can I make this any more clear?
Are you implying that I just live like a homeless man in a tent out in the park? Come on.
I mean, yeah, you live like a homeless man in a tent in the park.
Hold it.
Fine. Are you homeless?
No. I got a place.
Yeah, it's a tent in the park.
Yeah,
I knew it. I knew it this whole time.
Hey, it's nice, okay? You guys. Alright, fine. This is where I live. And he like I like take him through a different like little path that's kind of like maybe a minute away.
Yeah, and I'll show y'all where I'm set up.
And so yeah, I kind of like walk you through this little path. It's actually kind of difficult to get through, but you can tell that it's been traveled before. And then you get to this really, actually, like for someone staying out in the wilderness, it's kind of nice. You know, there's like a hut, a little grass hut, and you know, using parts of like some ruins, like a little grass roof, and then kind of a bunch of Kai's stuff and like a little washing area. There's like a little stream that runs by through it.
It's actually fairly close to the castle itself.
Yeah.
Kai, did you set all this up yourself?
Yep.
Wow. I'm actually impressed.
Yeah, you know, got a lot of free time.
You know, there's actually a whole community of people that actually just live here in this park. You wouldn't hear about them. The city government keeps it quiet, but they're almost big enough to be considered their own city-state. The real deal.
Look, the only thing that lives in this park is just wolves. And I like... and I sit down, I'm like, I'd offer you tea, but... And I just kind of gesture.
Wolves
I didn't think I'd be having guests.
Wait. You have tea?
Sure, you know what? I bet you I can make some tea.
Alright, so for the matter at hand, today was pretty fucked up.
I just want to say, I overheard that she was your friend, Toramika. I'm so sorry.
Mika's like has found a spot in the corner and just has her knees up to her chin, and she doesn't answer. She just sighs and puts her head down on her knees.
I have a really bad feeling about the principal.
Yeah.
I don't know. He seems suspicious, but when I was asking him about it, he seemed like he was genuinely surprised. Like, I've been around a fair amount of, let's just say, unsavory types. usually people who are trying to hide something, they don't really act like that.
I don't know, man. That's anyone with decent acting skills could probably fool any of us.
Well, he can be surprised, but it doesn't mean he wasn't involved. Maybe he's just surprised that it happened today.
Maybe he's surprised.
Possible.
Well, why would the principal want somebody killed at his school? Wouldn't that make him look really, like, bad at his job?
He hates Riku. He's wanted her out of his school ever since she stepped foot here. He hated that she was here.
Yeah,
Ichi
he doesn't really care for, let's just say, lower income students.
They don't make the academy look as good as the rich kids.
But Ichi does have a point. It was done on campus.
Yeah. Like, maybe his surprise was he didn't think it was going to actually happen in the school.
Or maybe one of his superiors did it without his permission.
Are you saying that he has, like, supreme overlords that give him commands?
Yeah, you guys didn't know that?
I was kidding. I was kidding, Ryuji.
I hear the superintendents are pretty cutthroat in Japan.
Yeah. And the intendants, the super hyper intendants, this goes way up, guys.
I heard about that.
Yes.
I don't know if this is it, or if it's the earthquake, but Fantasos did mention that there was going to be something that happens today.
Well, hold up. Something from the dream is affecting the real world?
Could the Illithid be involved?
Can we ask him? How do we get back to see him?
I'd have to find him.
Find him? Is he lost?
No, it's... He's not exactly easy to find. He's... The gate only opens when he wants it to.
Well,
Remarkably inconvenient.
get it open for us because we need to have some words.
Is this gate at a place? How did you get here? Did you materialize in here, or is there a special place you came from, or?
I just kind of woke up, and I was here.
Rats.
No tact.
I don't really remember anything before that. I just woke up one day and Fantasos was there and he said he saved me. I don't know what that meant though. Said I was floating around in the in-between.
In-between?
So Manny, tell me, if we do that thing we did last night, you know how we all, like, changed the way we look when we were dreaming? Is that another way that we can maybe figure out what happened?
Maybe. I mean, you've all come into contact with plenty of people at your school. There should be a way to create a psychic connection to one of them. Go to their world. Maybe we can get the story there.
But the question is, how are we going to go to the right one?
I mean, we all have gotten some serious bad vibes from the principal. I say we start there.
All we gotta do is think about him before you go to bed.
I'd prefer not to.
I mean, somewhere to start.
Think about Takahiro before bed?
If you made a psychic connection with him, basically meet him, think about him before you go to bed. You should have access to his world. His consciousness.
Well, at the moment it's the only lead we have. I know this sounds crazy, Ichi, but we all shared a dream last night, and this talking rat, he believes that if we do this, that we might be able to go into this alternate world. I know it sounds crazy, but
Is this drugs? Because I've heard of drugs before that people do when they're friends, and I'm cool. I'm down for whatever.
No,
Man.
no, not drugs. It's just think of it like and I'm just like kind of struggling. I look at the other people like,
not drugs, bro.
The school
real.
mascot helped sell Dream.
I didn't help them dream, they did it themselves. And you can do it too, Ichi, if Fantastos is right.
Just think about the principal before you go to bed tonight when your mom's tucking you in.
Oh, okay, I can do that.
how about this, bud? I'll take you back home, and maybe you can lend me your old phone so that way I can remind you.
Oh yeah, totally.
Sweet. Best buds right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep an eye out for him. He steals things.
I'm not.
Mika.
Jack Hughes.
Stay away from my Gundams.
He is making up slander and lies.
Hey, honesty is my middle name.
You can't.
Is it really?
That means people don't have middle names. I read it.
How many middle names does Kai have?
Currently, we're up to, I think, 17.
Well,
Not counting middle names is my middle name. So
Mika, I promise you, we'll find justice for Riku.
I can't think about the principal tonight. He's the last person I want to think about.
It's only fair that everyone kind of gathers their thoughts. And it may be hard for Mika to go there tonight with all the grief.
no, Mika, you're gonna think about him because you're gonna be thinking about how we're gonna be avenging your friend. If we do this right, we need answers.
Yes.
Let's do it right for Riku.
For Riku.
There you go.
All right, let's go in.
We're doing this.
What are we calling ourselves?
Wait. Oh god. Ryuji's Rats.
No.
It's the best name so far.
I don't know.
Emmanuel's.
I was thinking like, something cool like the the Dream Specters or
Just specters.
the Dreamers. Or just Specters.
Yeah, specters. I like that.
Sure it's not drugs.
Yeah, no drugs involved. We swear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mika
Dino
says specters.
slowly puts his hand on top of everyone's and like, I like specters.
Alright. Free Thinkers Club, where our first meeting is adjourned. Welcome to the group, everyone. Riku.
For Kai. For Riku.
And we're to take out this damn principal.
Yeah, we are.
Emmanuel puts his little rat paw on there. he like climbed up on Kai's arm and is just like, ah!
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Ah!
And Emmanuel's like, ah!
I'll catch him.
So
Alright.
with that, Dino's gonna like start heading back towards Kamagaski. Yeah, he'll turn to Toramika and be like, "You want some company on your way home?"
Yeah, that'd be nice.
We might want to make a couple of detours. I think I might be able to ask a few people some questions. Maybe they heard something.
She silently nods.
You don't have to interact with them. You can keep your distance while I'm talking to them.
Thanks, Dino. I'm trying to remember all my interactions with her and anything that can help us figure out what's going on. I'm putting them in my journal right here. She holds up her journal that has some art drawings and other calligraphy work.
She has a rat journal too.
It's not a rat journal.
What's wrong with a rat journal?
It's a real journal.
Whoa, hey, hold on.
I just tattooed the rat. That's how I remember things.